The Alliance is called on upon by old allies in dealing with a conflict between the Sith Empire and a colony of Jedi on the ancient world of Ossus. So if you don't know, Ossus was destroyed by Exar Kun. I tell you the story when. Beginning this quest will complete your class arc: Forge Alliance, Shadow of Revan, Knights of Revan of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne, War of Ayagat, Fractured Alliances, storylines using default choices based on your class. Are you sure you want to continue? I'm not ready to begin. I understand. Let's begin Jedi Under Siege, of course. Again, beginning this quest will automatically complete any uncompleted quests in your class story: Shadow of Revan, Knights of, and all of those people. Romance options for any return companions will not be set, and your story will continue with default choices for those stories. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Yes, because I'm already so bored, so much reading. We go. Mission complete. The state of things to come. We get XP. Okay, we speak to Lano. I think we go to Odessen first. Odessen and then Ossus. So maybe in the meantime I find time to tell you story of Ossus. Ossus was an ancient Jedi planet library, very peaceful, where they had one of their first temples and libraries and lots of stuff, you know. And there in the time after Nagasadao, at some point a student a Jedi student who liked reading dark themes and books, I don't know what it means, he sort of started having he liked the Sith, and eventually became a Sith. He found the knowledge on Yavin 4, and he also corrupted another Jedi who had a brother who didn't get corrupted. One is Ulik Keldroma and the other one is something Keldroma, I don't know. But at some point they destroy the sun next to Ossus with the Sith ship given to them by Sith Ghost on Yavin 4. I think it's the ship of Nagasadao with technology from the Sith Empire of Nagasadao, and they make explode this star. This will make basically everybody has to evacuate all the planets next to the star, among which Ossus. So Exar Kun does this so he can go and loot everything from the planet while the Jedi are running and trying to save people. And all of this is connected with the story to this Jedi 3 master who Exar Kun finds when he's looting everything, and instead cannot beat him because this guy becomes a 3 and defends some lightsabers. And there was a comic of Luke Skywalker who goes to this Ossus at some point, I think after defeating Palpatine. And oh my god, how many people! Look at this, so many people taking the quest with Lana. What is this? Lana is very requested today, oggi. So I thought also maybe I also teach you some Italian in time. Are you ready for the quest? We go, we see. Lana.
I knew that the Alliance would flourish on Odessen, but I didn't expect this place to feel so much like home. You should be proud of what you've built here, and the allies you've gained.
I couldn't have done it without you.
You give me too much credit. The Alliance is still a formidable power, but we're not strong enough to face the Republic or the Empire. Unfortunately, a confrontation is inevitable. There are skirmishes in wild space, riots on Quesh. Galactic war is imminent. We can no longer afford neutrality. If the Alliance is to survive, we must align ourselves with the Republic or the Empire. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your lead.
You're right, Lana. Now's the time.
So who do you wish to support? The Republic or the Empire?
It's time I got back to the Republic.
Understood. I'll assist however I can. I'll reach out to my contacts in the SIS. I expect they'll contact you directly.
No. Speak to your Republic contact. Where is my Republic contact? Let's go read this mission. The Alliance has been on the fence between the great powers of the galaxy for too long. It's time to choose a side. Based on your decision to put the Alliance resources in support of the Republic, you've been asked to meet in secret with a contact in the Republic. Meet with Jonas Balkar in the Slippery Slopes Cantina on the promenade of Nar Shaddaa. Off we go to Nar Shaddaa. We go with Stronghold. This cantina hasn't been so frequented since the times I don't know who visited. Where I go? I suppose we go there because everybody's here. Not very. Everybody here listening, going. Let's see who is going to listen. There is Tyrannus, Carsen, there is people, Luminaris. So everybody, all these people are watching the new stuff. We watch the new stuff also. Yeah.
You'd love the Corellian sector. Best Starshine surprise on Nar Shaddaa. First round is on me. You finally made it. Could you bring me another K3? Wait, make that 2. Well, if it isn't the commander of the most popular club in the galaxy. Welcome to my second favorite cantina. Jonas Balkar, Republic, SIS. With a face like yours, it's no wonder half the galaxy signed up for the Alliance.
I don't like this guy. You like this guy. Cut to the chase. Hello, Jonas. Flirt. You know what? I'm going to go with 3.
I'm not here to chat, Jonas.
Fine. Fine. If that's how you feel. I'm glad you came to see me. The Republic and the Alliance have similar goals, and I think this partnership will benefit us both. A war is coming, whether we like it or not. We need to be prepared, and that means keeping fuel, food supplies, and raw materials out of Imperial hands. But more importantly, we need you to help put a positive spin on the whole thing. Flash your winning smile, inspire the troops, the usual.
Wouldn't it be simpler to merge the Alliance with the Republic?
Unfortunately, some of your friends have quite a history with the Republic. They're valuable allies, but it'll take some time before we can entrust them with confidential operations. Sparks are flying on Ossus, off in the Outer Rim. With a little help from you and the Alliance, the Republic could gain the upper hand. I'll make a few calls, set plans in motion. We should have more details once you're back on Odessin. Welcome back to the Republic, Commander.
Just like so. Just like so. Even more people. Okay, next phase, speak to Lana on Odessin. We go back to Odessin. What can I say? What is fastest way back to Odessin? You go, press N, go down. Go to one of these people.
Ah, Commander. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. Ardinando Dipolis Derun. I oversee the Republic's deployments along the Parlimian hyperroute. I only wish we were speaking in person. I just brewed a truly invigorating blend of Gatalentan tea. Do you enjoy tea, Commander?
Tea wouldn't be my first choice, no.
Ah, you're missing out. Trust me. I'll send you a case. You must try it. Exquisite. A beautiful planet, Catalenta. Its people are renowned for their long and steadfast support of the Jedi. It is the Jedi I wish to discuss with you today.
I'm afraid I haven't been in contact with the Jedi Order in some time.
You are not alone in that. Few Jedi survived the war against Sekul. They've gone into hiding, scattered across the galaxy. I'm not even sure how many council members remain.
Satil Shan is still alive. Have you contacted her?
I have, but it's been years since she led the Jedi. She couldn't help me. I did manage to learn of one surviving member of the Jedi Council. Master Nostral. My sources tell me he's in hiding, on the planet Ossus.
The ancient home of the Jedi, all but destroyed by the Sith centuries ago.
Indeed. I'm told that Master Nostral took as many Jedi as possible, along with civilian volunteers, to establish a hidden colony on the planet. Unfortunately, the colony doesn't seem to be hidden any longer. I've tracked Imperial forces moving through the area. I believe the Jedi are in grave danger.
Have the Jedi been warned?
The Jedi colony is completely off the grid, and any warning I try to send will only lead the Sith directly to them. Ossus is at the far end of the Parlemian hyperroute, practically the Empire's front door. I have no official authority to intervene. I'm gathering the resources to launch reinforcements regardless. But without authorization, it's taking time. Time the Jedi may not have. You aren't bound by Republic regulations. You can help faster than I can. Please, travel to Ossus. Protect the Jedi until my forces can arrive. They need our help.
Helping the Jedi isn't just another mission for you, is it? This is personal.
It should be personal for everyone. The Jedi deserve whatever help we can give. I'll forward the coordinates for the Jedi settlement. There is one final catch. Initially, you must go with a light force, perhaps even alone. Approaching with an attack group of any significance is sure to provoke a massive Imperial escalation long before I can respond in kind.
The Empire won't know I'm there until it's too late.
May the Force be with you, Commander. I hope to be sharing the next cup with you in person very soon.
Likewise, General.
The General is very shrewd. Going in alone is the best move here. I'll have a shuttle prepared, something small and stealthy.
Wish I could go along. Nostral is an old friend of mine. It'd be good to see him again.
We'll have you on your way to Ossus as soon as possible. May the Force serve you well.
We go. Launch. Meet with Jedi forces on Ossus. Here we go. Are you sure you're ready to begin the Lost Colony? You will be transported to this mission location. Yes, go. Always asking question, permission. I already told you to do it. We press space. We ready? We go. We ready? Let's see. We go. We silent. I stay. Okay, I shut up. Wait. One? No, wait. Before we go like I scream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, we all say, here go.
It's you! It's really you! All right. Nadia, cancel the whole evacuation. I don't care what's coming for us. We have got nothing to worry about.
He's wonderful at introductions, isn't he? I'm Nadia Gurel. You were the battle master, weren't you? Back before Zakul invaded?
Yes, that's right.
And of course, the only woman who could ever make an honest man out of me. Ugh, crushed me as easily as a Sith Lord, though much more pleasantly.
You always did know just the wrong thing to say.
Now, I want you to do the talking. It's been so long. How did you survive that explosion? What have you been doing?
Doc, I'm sorry to break this up, but we really need to get these ships ready to go.
So you know about the Imperials?
Yes, we don't know how many there are, but they have serious resources. If they're here, it's for a major fight, and we can't afford to give them one.
Civilians and non-essentials are loading up first. Who calls a doctor non-essential when there's a fight brewing? You ask me, the Jedi have lost their minds.
I'll speak with Master Nostoral. Do you know where I can find him?
A guest looking for me. What a strange day this has been. I'll be with you in just a moment. Dr. Kimball, Nadia, how go the shuttle preparations?
We'd be a lot further along if we hadn't borrowed so many of the shuttle's parts for the colony systems. It's going to be hours before we can launch.
We should be calling the whole thing off. Do you know who this is? Hero of Tython, Slayer of the Emperor? Ring any bells?
I command the Alliance now. We overthrew the Eternal Empire and destroyed the Sith Emperor, once and for all. I've come to help.
Sounds like a lot's happened since we cut our communications.
Which helped to keep us hidden all this time. I am quite familiar with your past service to the Jedi, Commander, and I look forward to updating my journals with your more recent exploits. It's probably time you had a chapter all your own, but that will have to wait. The Sith are on our doorstep. I formed this colony to safeguard the Jedi and their teachings for the future. Now, we must abandon it to serve that same goal.
Republic reinforcements are coming. We just have to hold out until they get here.
We welcome any help they can offer, but until they arrive, our plan must remain the same. We have to get these shuttles ready as soon as possible.
You don't seem convinced that help is on the way. You don't think the Republic will come?
Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
Perimeter alarms. They're coming again. I'm on my way to handle it.
Yes. Take backup this time.
Backup? I got all the backup I need right here.
Commander, this is Tau Adair, our head of security. Would you be willing to join her in holding off the enemy as we complete our preparations?
Whatever's out there, we can handle it. Do what you need to do.
We'll leave you to it then. Nadia, Dr. Kimball, let's see how the farming crews are doing.
We are gonna catch up when this is all over, gorgeous. Believe it.
I promise. What did your sensors pick up? Imperial soldiers? Sith?
Neither. The imps are just toying with us. The old man's pretty sure they're being led by a Sith named Melora. Melora's into biology, genetic manipulation, Sith alchemy, blah blah blah. She makes monsters. For us, she's cooked up some kind of mutated Geonosians. Hyper-aggressive, heavily armored, psychotic Geonosians. With weapons. Making their way toward the colony in swarms.
You said Nostoral had an idea about who's running the operation. Melora?
He's got profiles on all of the major Sith, their specialties, favorite meals, everything. If he says it's Melora, odds are he's right. She doesn't care about strategy or conquest. She wants to control life itself. For Melora, war is just a test for her creations. Ossus is riddled with old, buried ruins. The mutants like to cut through them to approach unseen. We get out there and collapse a few tunnels, they'll be cut off, and the colonists will have a lot more time to move.
Then let's get to it.
After you, Commander.
We take head off. Okay, so this we see already in YouTube from the patch, the test server. So like, oh, pretty water. What is this? We kill. I think we kill this because it's very strange.
Enemy!
Enemy? But what you talking about? It's just a small chicken. More chicken! Yay! We eat chicken. Okay. We don't kill the chicken. We go. Doesn't look like the right place. We go. Razor Claw. Who is this? Ah, new bestiary. We kill. He's like, why is golden? He's very strange. He's golden. I don't really care. You die. Mutated. This is what is name of this thing. No, mutated gen. You go. What doing? We're going. Go here. Not go. Parent. Too steep. Oh, we go. We find people, real people. Not NPC. Is this wrong place? I don't like this one. Oh, yellows. You click. Go. Next place.
May the force be with you.
Do you know where the rest of the Jedi are?
There were still contingents on Tython and Ilum last we checked. Didn't bother calling the Green Jedi, they'd never leave Corellia. Most are probably hiding in groups on far-off planets like we did. Or walking their own paths, following the Force. That was my plan, originally.
Who changed your mind?
The old man. He's always understood me best. He convinced me that this was where I needed to be, and I think he was right.
Because they is loitering. Tell me, he's always loitering here. It's not good to loiter. But you see, they say you is loitering, and I say you is loitering, and they say you is littering, but I say no, NPC is biodegradable, they disappear. It's not littering. Where we go? We go here. Green door. Somebody is right mail. I think we read mail now. What's saying?
May the Force be with you.
Ah, it's boring stuff. I wanted to know stuff about Jura. Pretty animation, pretty game. Okay, we go, we do. Ah, we planted bombs.
Last one.
Judging by your technique, you must have done a lot of fighting before you came here.
More than most, more than they ever trained us for. My first battle was Corellia. I flew in on a transport with 5 of the Jedi, one of the ones with the open sides, you know. The pilot took us in low, between the buildings. We're in midair, and this Sith Lord, he just jumps right into the transport. Red lightsaber in each hand. 5 of my oldest friends were dead before they could even blink.
What did you do? How did you deal with the Sith?
Same way I usually do. I killed them. The Sith had turned toward the pilot before my friends even hit the floor. I was behind him before he ever knew I was there. I nailed him with both hands. Hit the nerve clusters that run just over the ribs, felt them crack. He dropped both lightsabers on reflex. I don't remember where the grenade came from, must have been his. I smashed it right into his mouth and shoved him back out of the transport.
You don't mess around, do you?
That would be one of the things I learned about myself that day. Let's check in with the old man.
Tao, what's your status?
We've closed all the tunnels we could find. Sending coordinates now. Any chance you could backtrack to their source on some of the old maps?
Of course. Let's see. Yes, here we are. They were all part of a residential structure that must have largely collapsed centuries ago. I'm sending coordinates for the structure's main entrance. If you can seal that, the mutants' hidden approaches will be cut off completely.
Do you have the evacuation shuttles ready yet?
They're close, and we have most of the essentials packed and ready. Keep up the good work on your end, and we'll have nothing to worry about. The entrance you're closing is located in an area our archaeologists never fully cataloged. If you find anything of interest, please do your best to recover it.
Will do. Tau out. Ready when you are.